Hey Aquarius, and thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Alright guys, so I have your July spread in front of me. I apologize, it's super dark right now because it was thundering, but we're going to get this done, okay? So I have a past, present, future spread in front of me, see what's going on for you guys in the month of July, but I will be pulling some more cards for clarification, okay? So let's get started. Alright guys, so the energy for this reading is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. We're letting some bullshit go this month, okay? Anything that has been weighing heavy on your shoulders, anything that has been burdening you, you're letting it go. Under that, we have the Son of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe it's because it was a waste of time, okay? But you're letting it go. Now, going to your past, the first card we have here is the Emperor in the reverse, okay? So this could have been an Aries that you were dealing with. If not an Aries, then somebody who's just fake, in a sense. Somebody who was wearing a mask. Someone who wasn't who they said that they were. Either that, or this is somebody who thought, more with their heart and not their logic. And it's okay to think with our hearts sometimes, nothing wrong with that, but it could get us into trouble if we're not, using our intuition, okay? If our mind isn't working at all, okay? So someone who's being fake. And it's you guys losing faith in the situation. So someone's, being fake, you're losing faith in that situation, and it could have led to a heartbreak. All right, so let's look into this. Let's see what's going on. Why is this Emperor here in the reverse? Why is this Emperor here in the reverse? Take that. Let me get one more card. Take that too. Okay. Yeah, we have the Temperance in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, so this could have been something that had you guys feeling unbalanced. Okay, so yeah, somebody who's being fake. And I feel like you guys may have moved away from this because we have the Hangman in the reverse and the Hierophant. All right, so you guys could have seen this for what it was, and you could have just moved forward because you wanted to move towards something that was more conventional, something that was going to serve you better. Now let's see what the Star card in the reverse is about. Why is the Star card in the reverse here? Why is the Star card in the reverse here? Okay. All right. Again, we have the Ten of Wands, so it's releasing. I feel you guys are chilling because there's something that you lost faith in, but you were still good. You have the Ten of Pentacles and you have the Six of Wands, okay? So you lost faith in something, but I don't think it really had you too stressed out. I think you guys had no problem walking away from it. So let's see what this heartbreak is about. Could be heartbreak, could be disappointment. Okay. Oh, that's too many cards. Okay. That wanted to come out. And all of these keep flipping, but I'm not going to take 15 cards. Let me take one more card. All right. Let's see what is going on here. All right, we do have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now, so something may have you feeling a bit guarded, holding on to your resources. All right, so there was this, disappointment that happened in the past, and you could have felt like you just had unfinished business with this, okay? And you were probably trying to manifest better things for yourself. Now, in your present moment, we do have the Page of Swords as your first card. So you guys are communicating in a very direct way. There's no bullshit to this communication. It's not that you don't have a regard for how people take your information. It's just that you're not going to sugarcoat anything, and that's a beautiful thing. And then we do have this King of Cups here, so you could have, possibly a water sign in your life. So maybe it's you guys being direct with this water sign, or just being direct with somebody who's very loving, okay? And something about it is unconventional. Or there could be, another fallout, okay? So let's see what's happening here. Why is this Page of Swords here? Honestly, I think you guys drop somebody and become single because you have this Page of Swords, which is, very direct in his approach. Then you have the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance, but, she's single. All right, so you may have just dropped something or someone. And if this has nothing to do with your relationship, it could have been just with work. Like, you know what, I work better on my own, so thanks for your help, but no thanks. So it could have been that sort of situation. Why is this King of Cups here? Yeah, you could have felt defeated by the situation, or you yourself could have defeated the situation. So let's see what's going to play out. Okay. So you have this King of Cups here, right? And we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So maybe there was a water sign that you guys were really interested in, and you were trying to get something started, or you are trying to get something started, because this is in the present. But you know, there's someone offering passion, whether it's you or somebody else. But with this Knight of Cups in the reverse, this is somebody that they could be charming as hell, but they're just really unreliable. They most likely have more than one person that they're talking to, and you know, it does make it difficult because they do have that natural charm to them. And then with the Hierophant in the reverse, again, I feel like you guys are seeing this for what it is, and you might be falling out from that. But let's see, why is this Hierophant in the reverse here? Why is this Hierophant in the reverse here? Why is this Hierophant in the reverse? Yeah, you have the Two of Swords in the reverse, so it made you definitely come to a decision once you realized how unconventional this was. And the decision was that you're just not happy in this, okay? You're unhappy by how things are playing out, or how they played out depending on when you guys are watching this, okay? So it's like you're unhappy about how things are playing out, and you see that it's unconventional. But I feel like you guys walk away from it. The good thing I see about the spread, guys, is that anytime there's any cards of disappointment, you guys always have your head up. That's awesome. I love it, because it's just like you guys are just letting things go. And that's how things are. You can't control anybody but yourself. So just be responsible for yourself. All right, so we have this Ten of Pentacles where you're feeling good. But again, this Nine of Cups keeps in the reverse keeps coming up. So there's some sort of disappointment here. But then there's good feelings, because it's like you're feeling really abundant in the future. Something's going to happen that could possibly disappoint you for a moment, and it's going to cause you to really change. There's going to be a huge change with you guys with this Tower card. This is like a groundbreaking sort of change. Let's see what's happening. What is this Ten of Pentacles about? All right, let me get one more card. What is this Ten of Pentacles about? This bad boy wants to come out. All right. Yeah, I think you guys are just turning your back and choosing another path and walking that path with passion. Okay. So we do have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So again, you guys are letting go of any bickering, any back and forth, any sort of competition. You're just not involving yourself. But now you may be like, okay, well, which way do I go? But the main thing with this card is you're choosing to turn away. You're choosing to take a new path. Now it's just a matter of which path will you take. Because I see you guys definitely turning your back on, you know, anything that may have slightly disappointed you. Why is this Nine of Cups here? Give me one more card. Why is this Nine of Cups here? All right. We have the Chariot now at the bottom, so maybe whatever's happening is happening really, really fast. Yeah, you guys are unhappy. You know that there's something that you were involved with that was just unstable, okay? You're seeing this clearly in the future. You have the Four Wands and the Nine of Wands. This is all about, you know, with the Nine of Cups from the reverse, this is all about things being unstable, you wanting to give up, and you just not being happy about this. And you're turning your back on it, okay? You're turning your back, and you're like, you know what? This just didn't serve me. Now it's time to expand, and it's time to grow. And you're just going to switch up. You're going to switch up on everybody, and you're going to leave this in the past. What is this Tower card about? Okay, why is this Tower card here? Why is this Tower card here? This is interesting. I've never seen this combo, but this, okay. I think all parties in the situation just realize that it's just not going to work, because you switch up, they switch up. You have the Tower in the upright and the Tower in the reverse. So everybody's just like, fuck this shit. I just see like papers just flying in the air and everybody's just walking out of the room. Okay, because now you got the Page of Swords where you're being very, very direct about your approach. And with the Empress in the reverse, You could just be saying like, look, I'm just not going to deal with this. I have other options. I have other ways I could go with this. And, with the Empress, she's the goddess of fertility. So she's all about, rolling your sleeves up and bringing new things into fruition, whether it be a literal pregnancy or just a new project, a new romance, whatever it may be. So I feel like you guys are just both switching up, realizing that this may not work, having that direct, conversation, and then just moving forward and taking a more masculine approach to things. And by masculine, I mean you might just become a little bit detached from whatever situation happened in the past, and it's kind of like you have a wall up and you turn your back and you move forward. All right? So I feel like there might be like a lot of back and forth happening here, but at the end I feel like all parties choose to walk away, whether this be in love, whether this be with a project that you guys are trying to get off, but I feel like everyone just walks away and everyone just switches up. You don't necessarily have to be walking away, but there's changes within both you and within the person or situation that you are dealing with. All right, so I am going to pull you guys an Earth Magic Oracle card, just like I do every month. For anyone who's interested, it's by Stephen D. Farmer. They're beautiful, they're always accurate, and I love them. All right, what is some advice for Aquarius? Awesome. All right, you guys have waterfall, effortless. Let's see what's in here about this. Okay. Water naturally flows from higher to lower ground, eventually finding its way to the ocean. One of nature's most exquisite and dynamic demonstrations of this fact is the waterfall. Graceful, powerful, and effortless, she can take our breath away with her cascading beauty. She readily flows around that which other people may impede. She's extremely patient, persistent, and skillful in the way she ever so gradually shapes and carves her passageway down the slope of the mountain. Note how the waterfall forms ribbons that accord with the artistry of the stone laces she descends, joining the calmer pool for a rest before she continues her journey. There is no strain or stress in the movement. The water simply follows natural law in the interaction between the formations and the precipice that she traverses, and the powerful fluidity and adaptability of her flow. It's effortless. You have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, and what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is to allow. There's not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of Spirit. Even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of the creation itself, you will find that the water's there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension. Relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. So that's interesting because it says if you try to make it effortless, it's not effortless, which makes sense, right? But yeah, I think right now you guys just got to go with the flow. If there's something that serves you and it's making your life better, let it just chill in your life. That's cool. But if something, if you feel like you have to go a new way, just don't push, don't fight, don't argue, just go. Just go. We can't force people to do things. People can't force us to do things. So we just have to go with what makes us feel good. But overall, I think it is going to be, a good month for you guys. You guys do seem like you're being strong. And, like I said in your reading, it seemed like any disappointment you had, you handled it with grace. So that is effortless. Okay, guys? That's beautiful. So I hope you guys are having a good month whenever it is that you do watch this. And if you guys do want your own personal reading with me, you can contact me with my email. I'll leave everything in the description. All right? And I do offer same-day emergency readings as well. All right, guys. Take care.